Well, I'm really in my third career. I spent 21 years as a lawyer, as a litigation lawyer. Then I spent another 21 years as a judge of the Ontario Superior Court, and I'm in my 11th year as a mediator, having left the court in, I think, October of 2012. What inspired me? I think what inspired me was the fact that during my time on the court, I saw the need for resolution of disputes. I saw the eagerness of lawyers to have their disputes resolved, and I did a lot of dispute resolution as a judge. So it was an easy transition for me to go from judge to mediator and arbitrator. I would say the largest portion of my mediation practice has to do with commercial disputes, shareholder disputes. I have a mediation on Monday between a CEO of a company and the board of directors. It's a nasty fight. It's been ongoing for a while, and it needs to be resolved, and it will be resolved. I also do medical malpractice cases. I don't do family cases. A lot of contract disputes. That's the kind of work I do. I think as a judge or a retired judge, the lawyers who engage me expect that I will provide them with an opinion at some point during a mediation. I try not to do that early on. I try to let the parties work out their dispute as best they can. But at some point, in most mediations, I'm either asked or I feel it's necessary to give an opinion. Oftentimes I don't, because the parties are able to settle the dispute without me intervening. I try to combine a facilitative approach with the end result that sometimes I do provide an opinion on the case. I've never really talked to the lawyers about that. I've had a lot of return business, so I must be doing something right. I think I have a reputation for being able to solve and settle very difficult cases, complex cases. I know I've often said to some lawyers, "Why don't you ever bring me an easy case?" And they say, "Because we bring you the hard cases because we know you can get them resolved." The ability to listen and be patient, stressing the ability to listen, because this is the party's opportunity to tell their story. It's important that they tell their story in some form or another, and it's important that I listen and understand what the issues are. I mean, I understand what the legal issues are, but very often there's another dynamic going on, and it's important for me to read the room and understand, is there some underlying dynamic here that I need to be aware of? It's very easy, oftentimes at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, to think this is going nowhere. But I can tell you hundreds and hundreds of cases I've done that have settled after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think I have a reputation for being persistent and never quitting. I like to struggle with my golf game, which has been a lifelong pursuit. It's a cruel mistress, as anyone who plays golf will tell you. So that's I spend a lot of time in the winters in Southern California. We have a home in Palm Desert, and we try to spend the time between, around the 1st of November until the end of April there. We count our days very carefully because we're only allowed a certain number of days in the U.S. But I would say that apart from work, my other passion is golf.